Well, hello, my brothers, and hello, my sisters. This is Brother West. I wanted to come back and say something else. And you know my situation, what's happened to me, my family, in regards to the IRS with $4,000, taking $4,000 when we didn't owe $4,000. We didn't owe nothing. But it is what it is. And one thing that I realize is that there are so many God's people under attack. And it's spiritual warfare. It's spiritual warfare. Our weapons of warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, through the pulling down of strongholds. And so the thing, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. It's a spiritual fight. Wickedness is coming. Wickedness is coming on strong because the God's people, many of God's people are at the thresholds of their new dimension. And we are at the thresholds of our breakthrough. And anytime when at the last stage, when you're trying to break free and break through, there's going to be the worst resistance of all times, even with Jesus in his final hour, before he went to the cross. The word said that the weight of the world was upon him. And he even mentioned to the Father, he would that this cup pass from him, but nevertheless, not my will, but thine will be done. And so this is where I'm at. I have a nevertheless spirit in me. I have a nevertheless faith in me. Regardless of not my will, but God, your will be done. And so the thing that's popping up in my spirit, the scripture says in James 1, 2 and 4, and it says, my brother, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing that the trying of your faith, count it all joy, because the trying of your faith work with patience. And so what's happening and what's taking place, God is setting up the stage to bring and to birth a greater patience, a greater faith, that we wait, because he's saying count it all joy, because there's a reward at the end of the test. There's a reward at the end of the hurt. There's a reward at the end of it. And I realize and understand that. And see the enemy wants, see the thing what the enemy wants to do, even with me, the enemy wants me to be quiet. Because when something shocks you, it makes you hold your breath, or you can't breathe. See, but I even deal the scripture where God said he's going to breathe new air into our lungs, and we shall revive. And this is the very thing that's been happening right now. I've been hit. You've been hit. See, but the hit ain't going to last forever, because after the hit comes the reward. You need to know that after the blow, after the disappointment, after the turmoil, after the frustration, the reward is coming. And what God says, that the thing that we must do is to remain faithful. If you remain faithful, there's the reward. But you can't faint not. You can't faint not at the promise. You can't faint not at what God said, but remain faithful. Because at the end of that test, at the end of that dilemma, at the end of that warfare, there is coming a great reward for your faithfulness. And so that's where I'm at. I trust God. I trust God. I trust God. I trust God. I trust God, and I know that there's a breaking. There's a breaking that's taking place. There's a newness that's taking place, and it's coming through my warfare. And so be encouraged. Be encouraged. See, because behind every dark cloud, there is a silver lining over the horizon. The blessing is over the horizon. You guys just got to keep climbing. Just got to keep standing. Keep believing. And after a while, by and by, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And so I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged. God bless you.